I've seen these guys.
What if I told
The audio
you
clips are a little bit low
that
quality, but
this
game
entire
is
Mehcast
very long.
and our conversations
very
prior to this was all part of Sosuke Aizen's master plan?
Learn to become cool and attractive. Well, let's play the tutorial. We all want to be cool and attractive, don't we?
Welcome back to the Mehcast. And oh, what a motley crew we are. If you're wondering why I'm talking like Sosuke Aizen, his gameplay trailer from Rebirth of Souls just released. And yes, it is quite amazing. Bleach was dubbed by Studiopolis, not by Funimation. I'm so... Fuck no. See, the thing is that... And I'm sure many of us already know who Aizen is, since...
Strong bad, I feel kind of personally attacked by this. I have a collection of floppy disks that don't work on my modern laptop.
I think we all know what you're talking about if we ever
He would want more or Laura Bailey. They getting railed by some rando.
Oh no, he's not the one railing. He's the one being railed, which is a lie I made the...
So anyway, I'm sure unlike quite a few of the characters I've talked about on here that are in Bleach Rebirth of Souls, I don't really need to talk about Aizen, because anybody knows who Sosuke Aizen is. Okay, fine. And based on that logic, Sosuke Aizen, and former lieutenant of Squad 5, and later captain of Squad 5, is one of the more well-known villains in anime, and for good reason. And Guy is pretty much one of the merriest people who has been mimetically known for things going according to Keikaku. I mean, come on. No, if this were according to cocaine, and Snowflame would be the one plotting all of this. It was cocaine, you fool! I mean, that and Hugbees, because Hugbees went over him in one of his videos. He's a well-known YouTuber, who does, like, comic videos, and one of his better-known ones was the one that he did on Snowflame. It's... So the thing is, and the thing that made his Snowflame video so popular is just his very enthusiastic voice work of Snowflame. And even go...
I remember Snowflame from the Linkara videos, personally. Because I remember, because he did those in... I can... Just... It's funny.
Anybody who doesn't know who Snowflame is...
I don't know who Snowflame is, you son of a bitch. He's the world's first cocaine-powered supervillain. Oh, yeah!
A supervillain gets his superpowers from getting cocaine. Oh, sorry, I guess I got rid of that nasally voice now.
Gesundheit.
He needs to blow his nose.
So... you know,
I find it funny how Telltale kind of predicted everything about the future of point-and-click adventure games in this game. Because, well, and gaming in general, moral choices, because, you know, you can either choose to be bad to strong sad, or good to strong sad.
Or strong...
It's just represented by the devil horns and the angel halo.
People who don't know about strong bad would have thought that you were just having a stroke and not actually.
So apparently the one thing that I could do as a pumpkin is go down drains. And I can even get...
And I... Down drain, that's your business. I don't want to hear how you go down the drain. What?
It's either that or going into
That
the high
was a dreaming times gone by, when
So-
hopes were high and life worth living.
So, so going back to Eisen is a very sociopathic manipulator or type whom was also responsible for one of the more shocking plot twists in all of anime, because throughout the Soul Society arc, aside from our hero, I was trying to get to Rukia, and Soul Society was kind of running around with like headless chickens trying to figure out who killed Eisen. Basically, it was a case of... they just imagine the Eric Andre meme of who killed Hannibal, but Eric Andre ends up shooting himself. Imagine that, and that is essentially Eisen's whole twist there.
Ah.
I wish I was joking. Basically, Eisen made it so that people would think that he got practically crucified on over the lieutenant area of the Serete, which, and by the way, in the show it was quite a gruesome image. Well, in the show and the manga. Yeah, seriously, you look up that stuff and you're like, yeah, he got fucking crucified. Give me a second.
Shut up.
Anyway, last time we were on Banjo Kazooie, we ended
We
the
had-
last stream with mentions of Banjo Kazooie.
And we were at Mad Monster Mansion. In this session, we're gonna wrap that up and go to other places. I posted the image of Eisen's fake death in live stream commentary text chat. Look at that shit. Does he not look like he got fucking crucified? Dude.
You know what? You got me right. Let me see.
I don't know. It may be just a picture of that came from his OnlyFans.
That's,
You realize
what kind of OnlyFans are we talking about here?
Yeah, what kind of... Yeah, Rhino. Would you care to elaborate what kind of OnlyFans you subscribe to?
Do you know what the definition of crucifixion is?
Yes.
Yes.
He would...
This is him being impaled.
Yeah, but some people...
It's a bit more of the, it is a bit more of the Count Dracula than you'd expect, but it's also, like, it's... I'd say, the arms do need to be kind of stretched out a bit more.
Yeah, Yeah, I know that, but... Yeah, I know that. It's just people have kind of described it as such. Because... I know. I know they're probably using the wrong word. It's just,
Why do you keep
Uh,
saying
well, that was something I saw on social media. Yeah, because some people were because people were reading it were reading Bleach, and I was like, wow, no, that does, in some way, it does look like a crucifixion.
no? Not even in some ways. That doesn't look anything like a crucifixion.
Well, either way, Aizen got brutally impaled. Oh, and practically displayed
Goddamn strong bed. Please don't sing again.
Don't stop believing.
Hold on to that feeling!
Green lights aiming for strong bats. Have some steel.
I love how we were both doing purposefully bad tone deaf singing there.
Because it's supposed to be tone deaf.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was more imitating Krillin's tone deaf bit from Broly Legendary Super Saiyan Abridged.
Yep.
Goku.
And of course, the dub is like, oh, I just wanna be your puppy.
Was that actually what Sunny Straight was singing?
In the dub, yes.
Yeah, sing it. Happy song. I can't stand it any longer.
Roshi, I didn't think you were that drunk.
Ah, shit, I think I screwed up with the controls.
Race to the end of the race.
Let's view totals. Gobi's Valley. Freeze easy. I have to go back and get at that Jiggy from that one fucker, don't I? I can't believe you went in there. Now wash your hands, filthy bear. So yeah, after Aizen kind of faked his death, he then kind of went on to fuck around with everybody else until eventually he finally decided to reveal himself, and given in some context that was skipped over in the anime, a Hitsugaya just lashed out in the most understandable way I could think of by trying to kill him. He was fooled by Aikyoka Suigetsu and jobbed out. Kyoka Suigetsu is Aizen's Shikai, which is a form of hypnosis that affects all 5 senses, including as well as Reikaku, which is one spiritual sense. It's very overpowered. Oh, nope. I don't want to touch that, not until I get the notes. So, also, from what I could tell, apparently, one of my mutuals has expressed disappointment in the new death battle, Fall Guys versus Among Us, and I'm like, and my response to that is, oh, who could have seen that coming?
We'll be seeing that on Wednesday, so I'll be commenting on that further then.
And apparently the next death battle is Kratos versus Asura.
Lame.
Yeah, it's to be expected. It was something people have been asking for.
Yeah, it was actually teased, Alex, and it's going to be animated by Devil Artemis, so at the very least... least I'm like, okay, somebody who has far more passion for this is actually working on this, so I've got no issues.
You can make a weird submission into a good episode. I have no problems.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, because who would have expected it's Saitama to fight a Popeye the Sailor Man?
Well, I was expecting him to fight someone, considering people are always saying that he needs to be in an episode.
Yeah, because I think the first One Punch Man representative was Genos. And the only real criticism I have of that particular episode was the way Genos was characterized. Because otherwise, yeah, War Machine totally beats his ass. Know what I mean? Ah, fuck. I'm almost out. I'm almost out of health. I feel like Banjo and Kazooie are judging me.
You're a 30-something-year-old man playing a 64-game.
You don't have to break it down like that.
Huh, so, you know, this keeps... I suppose this joke gets funnier every year.
What joke?
Way back in 1999.
The 90s are now a long time.
You know, every time I end up having to see something from like nearly 20 years ago, I'm like, oh god, I gotta go. I'm gonna have to go check for gray hairs, aren't I? Because once upon a time, like maybe a couple years back, I ended up seeing an image from the Smosh if video games were real. Albeit with Final Fantasy, and I'm like, oh god, I know where this is from! Damn it! Specifically, it was, I believe, Anthony trying to move the Buster Sword, and he was like, ugh, stupid sword! I'm sure. I wasn't. I just remembered it very distinctly.
Alright, why did you watch Smosh?
Because back then I was young, thought it was funny at the time.
I was young too.
I actually used to watch a bit of Smosh videos too in the 2010s. A friend of mine introduced me to those videos.
Oh, there's no kind of comparison.
Okay, where's the last friggin'...
I don't know, man. Something about Smosh just never really rung with me, even as a kid.
That's okay.
Okay.
The only thing they ever made that I actually enjoyed immensely was Oishi High School Battle.
Oh, you watched that too?
Yeah, like deadass. That was the only thing I actually liked from them.
I actually enjoyed that.
Looks like they were trying to learn a new skill in terms of animation, and it looks like they were about to have a third season going on, but they sold Shut Up Cartoons, from what I understand, so that prevented them from doing so. Either way, I'd rather them do Oishi High School Battle than anything else, because they're just not funny. Especially since they thought they were funny enough to get a movie.
So recently on Twitter, or somebody in the fandom of Dandadan, which first of all, yes, the name is an onomatopoeia. So a commissions artist ended up making a piece on on that series is but with but by blackwashing Okarun and Momo ISA,
So it's not a commission then.
it wasn't. And the voice actor, yeah, and the voice actor for Okarun in the English dub, AJ Beckles, ended up trying to use that as his profile picture. Needless to say, at this point, because of the amount of blackwashing that has been happening with the Japanese audience, they're like, yeah, no, we've had enough of it. Just stop doing it. And I'm like, yeah, you guys have been poking the bear too long.
I never liked that guy. Red flags.
Everywhere. There says as Buzz Lightyear.
Yep. Never trust a voice activist.
Nope.
So has anybody seen that thing that Nintendo and to get Pal World does do? They said they've apparently officially stopped the Pal World pals from being summoned by throwing balls at them.
I've heard about it.
So I guess we're now introducing the Pal World cubes.
Which is already a parody in and of itself.
Yeah.
Because what other shapes do you see Pokemon parodies use? Cubes, triangles, maybe a different colored ball, maybe a different designed ball.
Does anybody remember those two episodes of Johnny Test where they had where it was a Pokemon parody?
Oh man, I haven't seen them in ages.
I remember it drawn together when it was still funny, and they had a Pokemon parody.
All right, finally got all the Jiggies and the notes in Mad Monster Mansion.
And let's
Now
not forget the South Park parody. Against the bank, against the bank,
Look at that! Banjo.
That episode was fucking funny. And
The only way
turned into a bunch of weebs.
Banjo is able to. The only way Banjo is able to do that without taking damage is by T-posing for dominance. Alright, now let's go back out because I believe we pressed the Grunty switch in here.
What?
The Grunty switch. It activates a path leading to a Jiggy. Not that.
What kind of porn has grunty porn in 2D Gizmo?
Oh, the one where he turns hot from Game
Wow, your best note score for this world is now 100!
Gee, you don't say.
Noddles is an interesting fellow. Oh wait, never mind. I gotta get that gate open and with Banjo. Ow! Fucker. Alright, let's go back in here.
I'll be right back.
Did you hear what the company's CDTs has to say about physical games?
No.
Nope.
But do go on.
So we all know how to feel about physical games, right? Like it's a great way to preserve games that were only released digitally, as well as a way to own your games. Because not only a physical game, like a cartridge, special items like maybe a trading card, so on and so forth. The company that was behind the CD keys retailer made an ad on their website that said, "Only zombies buy physical games," and it showed a zombie. And it showed a
Wow.
zombie trying to get a game. Basically, they're saying only dead people and old people
Well, I guess I must be. Well, I guess I must be one or the other, cause I'm still gonna be buying physical game. Yep, I'm a dead man walking.
I still buy physical stuff too.
They even posted it on their Facebook.
Well, they can go fuck themselves.
Still at that point where, well, are we anywhere near the point where digital reliable on paper?
No.
Because remember back in the day, they were basically just set up. They basically advertised digital only games as if it was the most reliable way to have them, because we all know the drawbacks of having physical. Someone can steal it, you can lose it, they can break, that kind of thing. But at the same time, you still own it. It was yours. You can do whatever you wanted with it. You had a copy of Madden No Die laying around, you can use it as a frisbee if you wanted to. Like your ass.
It's just more fun than actually playing the game.
Yeah, you want to wipe your ass with 2K16. But with digital,
You can't do anything with it.
what is there? Where's the game? Oh, console on. Oh, okay, so the game's in your console. Cool. Own it. Technically, I own it, but in reality, I don't. Because, like, what? The closest thing to actually owning a game digitally was what? The Wii Shop? Because you weren't downloading a license, you were just downloading a game, right? From what I remember.
Yeah.
They weren't like, oh, I'm gonna license the no, they're just like, you wanna buy it? Okay, which game? This one? Okay, download. Okay, system, cool. But with 360 and Xbox One and PS3 and PS4 and PS5 it's like you have to agree go all the way down because who the fuck's doing all that, and then just agree and then they're able to play the game. And then now it's to the point where they have to tell Steam, yeah, don't tell people they own the game, tell people the truth, tell people they're only renting the game.
So, well, yeah. Well, that is quite the prospect.
Yeah, so like I don't know why Steam should be like, oh no, that's archaic. The moment of your game just automatically disappears from your library if, say, an online game you like playing has the server shut down.
Yeah. Now, so one thing I gotta say about some of our older content from before we became, the crew. I ended up going through. Oh, hold on, I got
The Resident Evil 6
Miss
playthrough.
Schoolin says, "Yo, oh, I love how the our plots say F you on this level." I'm like, they don't say F you, they say a thank you. You gonna pay attention to the chat or what, lol? I'm sorry, I didn't notice the chat because I was still playing the game. Okay, take care. Like, so, Gummer Hype says, I like Banjo Kazooie, Jiggies of Time. Banjo Kazooie, Jiggies of Time is my favorite ROM hack. I'm somewhat curious, but at the same time, I don't know Oh, if I want to pull the pin on that hypothetical grenade.
Do you not try and play Romax Saturday?
No, because I don't. No, because I don't know how to get. How to really make one work.
You know there's tutorials.
Right. Well, anyway, Mumbo, transform me.
Apparently Chris Evans is coming back in Avengers Doomsday. They don't say.
Captain America's son.
They don't. Man, they don't fucking. Okay. So, Gizmo, do you want me to inform you about what happened to Captain America's son in the comics? Okay, so there are two sons of Captain America. There's the one. There's Captain James Rogers, who went on to lead the Avengers, who doesn't exist in the MCU because they sterilized his mother and sent his father back in time, so that's fucking great. But his other son from the Ultimate Comics
Oh yeah, because that was.
cut off his face and became the Red Skull.
Yeah, because we all remember Ultimate Captain America. Love him so much.
Yeah.
Most of the Avengers there. I think what? Thor, Iron Man, maybe the Wasp, and that's it. I think those are the only people that actually have some decency left.
That's interesting.
Like Hank Pym, and Hank Pym,
Trump
I
was
think
a-
he was bad in the regular comics, dude. He outright backhands Janet, and then summons his hands to take care of the rest of her.
That is beyond stupid. And people wonder
You know
what.
what else is really stupid?
Then he betrays the U.S. by siding with the bad guys, and then
The Ultimate Iron Man Black Widow sex tape in the Ultimate Comics.
oh fuck, don't remember that shit.
Ultimatum. It's fucking terrible.
Okay.
Iron Man is the kind of person to make a sex tape, but he's not the kind of person to outright distribute it.
I'm going to try to precariously go over this without dying, hopefully. Fuck
Okay,
me.
so we're looping again.
Hi, Brentilda. I'll be speaking to you momentarily. Hi, Cheeto. Cheeto, Bear, and Bird have found once more another spell they get. If one more page I see you turn, then Grunty shall Cheeto burn. Nasty witches, so code I shall tell. Enter red feathers on sandcastle floor in Treasure Trove Cove.
Okay then.
Hmm.
That sounds like me.
You done?
Let's see.
What?
Revolting Gruntilda's bedroom has dirty undies hanging from the ceiling. She also has a loogie bush growing in a pot beside her bed. Filthy old bag. And you'd be sick if you saw her enormous, sweaty, yellow undies.
You know, you know what? Fuck it. Okay, I got the Cheeto thing. Okay, so the Jiggy is in. So I gotta get a 1 Jiggy in Freeze Easy Peak, which thankfully is in this area. You know, currently in me playing Banjo Tooie for this channel, I have been in I've been playing. I've gotten up to Pterodactyl Land, which I believe is the 5th world in that game. Oh wait, I know exactly what I'll need. Ow!
Nobody here, Coach. And now it looks like Strong Bad.
Oh, you are so lucky that I can't do half the shit that I can in Banjo Tooie. You are so lucky, game. What?
I can't even play those games.
What game? The one I'm playing?
Yeah, I was totally talking about Banjo Kazooie on my list. No, I'm talking about Squadron 2.
Apparently, Timothy Chalamet is going to be in Star Wars as Jabba the Hutt's son.
You mean that little thing that was in the Clone Wars?
Yes. Paul Atreides is going to be in Star Wars. Usually, the track for people who are in Dune is that they wind up in Star Trek.
And where do people that end up going to Star Wars?
Well, remember anybody? I mean, hell, I don't know. Let's see. Wikipedia still can't be sold. Fuck you. Constantly sending me ads.
Back to the original owners and shit.
Yeah.
Because people can't even make factual corrections on how any institution did not face immense harassment.
Let's see here.
Are the actual results of a certain someone's attempted lawsuit?
Linda Hunt was apparently in Dune. I did not notice that. Although what I do know is that Patrick Stewart and Max von Sydow both wound up in Star Trek afterwards. I believe Max von Sydow was in. Max von Sydow was also was eventually in Star Wars. Let me see here. No, I'm actually wrong. I thought Max von Sydow showed up as one of the Vulcans in one of the Star Trek movies, but Apparently that was some other old Swedish guy.
Alright, let's go. Alright, now that we've gotten in the jiggy that we were looking for, let's
Well, never fucking mind then.
let's go into Freeze Easy Peak. There is one more jiggy that I completely neglected to get. And let's see if we can get to where it is.
So, the CEO of United Healthcare got assassinated by somebody named Luigi Mangione, apparently. And just walked up to him with a... So apparently, this is just speculation, but apparently Luigi had some kind of back surgery, and his insurance wouldn't cover like a good portion of it, and so he decided that he was gonna go and take a veterinary gun and shoot the guy, and then he left his backpack behind, which was filled with Monopoly money. Legitimately, like it legitimately had stacks of Monopoly money in it.
But why?
That would be a very good question, guys. I'm not sure. Well, I'm not sure, but what I do know is that on top of that, he, oh, there's stuff back here. Yeah, there's also stuff, there was stuff written on the shells. But he got arrested because somebody at a McDonald's called the cops on him. That's interesting.
Oh, you fucking bear. You're a piece of shit father.
Apparently,
Oh, come on!
people have been going back through his Twitter, and apparently he wanted to ban fleshlights, esports, and maid cafes.
Okay, so this guy was probably an idiot.
You fucking, like, Jesus Christ, like, I'm looking through this, like, I don't have his manifesto in front of me, but I'm, like, looking at this shit, and it's like, you're fucking insane, dude. Apparently, replace conveyor belt sushi and restaurant vending machine ordering with actual human interaction with a waiter.
Go to a
Okay.
restaurant then, you dumb motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah. He said, here's his exact quote: Bantenga fleshlights and Japan real whole custom porn star pocketbooks are being sold in Don Quixote grocery stores. What? Revitalize traditional Japanese culture, Shintoism, Okinawan karate, onsen, etc. Okinawan karate can go fuck itself. The game is fucking up. Yeah, no, seriously, like this. Bruh. Heavily stigmatized maid cafes where lonely salarymen pay young girls to dress as anime characters and perform anime dances for them.
Yes, and
Replace 24/7 esports cafes where young males earn false fitness signals via Tekken fighting and Overwatch shooting games with athletic athletics in school. Motherfucker,
Actually wrong.
where are they teaching esports in school?
You know what? I actually would like to about
Yeah.
like it is an e-sport course. It is a way to make some money, but it's also what like every other regular sport is to get in.
Oh no, it's not Timothy Chalamet, it's Jeremy Allen White. I'm sorry, I've been getting those guys confused for about ever.
So Alex, tell me, how do you feel about the fact that there's supposedly no war in Bossing Say?
Well, I have never wanted to kill a character more than I have that fucking bitch.
Judy?
Yes.
Which one?
Yes.
So, both Judys at the same time.
Yes.
You know, some Rule 34 guys will think of a different punishment, but I'm not.
Okay, Alex, now explain to me. Now explain to me this. What exactly would you gain from doing what you would doing that to both Judys? Because the Dai Li could get another Judy.
I'm gonna kill him too.
So you're gonna try to kill Long Feng.
Yes. I summoned my gun in attack mode. Prepare to meet God.
What if God is not a real thing in the Avatar universe? What if he
Well,
is...
then he gets to meet Oblivion. It's going to be one of those or the other.
Like every other universe and things in fiction, God is always represented in some way or another, whether it be a literal person.
I'm going to teabag the fuck out of his corpse when we're done.
Oh, fucking. Speaking of corpses, did you hear about fucking
What
I mean,
happened?
I heard that the pregnancy thing was apparently just a joke,
Because of course it was.
Although
and I'm
I will not,
thankful for that.
although I will not, I will not cast aside the possibility of someone being unfortunately into him. There's an idiot born every minute. You know what they say.
Alright, now I've unlocked the next world that we'll be going to. And I already hate myself. Because it's Rusty Bucket Bay. One of the two worst worlds in this whole fucking game. You wanna know what the other one is? Click Clock Wood, in case you were curious.
Does anybody know where I can get a screening tablet
considering doing something else with this, but frankly, I just can't be bothered. It looks
You guys-
good enough to me.
You guys have templates?
I mean, I have like a background. I have the Patreon. I have I have the sponsor. I have the chat. I have the Twitch, and I have our mascot. And then over to the left, I have us in the game. So.
I say that because labs because they constantly change resolution. Like for example, I told
Oh, and as Gruntilda just explained to us, the gimmick behind this world is that the oily water will drain in your breath meter even when you're not in the water.
And when you are in water, the amount of air is
I don't think it's... No, that's ice water.
no, it's the same for
I'm almost tempted to try testing that theory. Hey, just to see who's right between the two of us, but I am not nearly tempted enough. No, I'm dead serious. I'm actually tempted. T-pose for dominance, bitches!
Come on. Here we go.
generally, the amount of time that it takes for an air for one of those areas to start being
Which I find utterly ridiculous, and this is why one thing in Banjo-Tooie that's actually really neat is that you actually get taught a technique on how to swim faster, which certainly helps with the fourth level in that game, Jolly Roger Bay, where quite a bit of it is water. Though obviously you can oxygenate the water in that level. Oh, it's just swimming faster is such a blessing. Because as you've seen, the swim speed in this game is kind of eh.
more meh than the Medley Crew.
Somehow.
You have unlocked a new costume item. Yes.
So yeah, as I've shown,
That's literally what the game said.
as I've shown Damon and the others here, or the Bleach Rebirth of Soul's game ended up finally getting a release date for March 21st, or 2025. Wait.
I get 1 year older.
Congratulations. And
Do I win a
and-
prize?
if you're lucky, you get a cake. But not from us.
Who's putting action figures in the microwave?
Hi!
Are you trying to attack me? I was trying to give you a hug.
Yeah, your hugs damaged me. Not emotionally, physically, they damage me. I hear the cries of help from a Jinjo.
Hi, I'm Seymour Smoke.
Feed me, Seymour.
Feed me batteries, Seymour. I'm Seymour Smoke. And I need to be fed batteries or I'll shout at you all day long.
Was that from a Gilbert Gottfried bit?
No, it's from a videotape.
It sounds
Oh.
like you're. It sounds like you just
Wait a
made
minute.
Sounds like you made your own version.
Let me ask, is it the be cool about fire safety?
Yeah!
I remember that.
Be cool about fire safety. Gotta
Yep,
be
that's the
cool.
one.
It's the one where he plays the white smoke.
Yes.
Now, Seymour Smoke is voiced by both Jason Alexander and a certain voice actor who played a different kind of
Oh god, the shark is back. Go away.
Gilbert Gottfried.
Ow. Ahoy! Oh, you're right. Fuck me. Oh, thank God, clean water. Oh wait, never mind. This isn't clean water. I thought it was.
That's what sucks about it. It fucking fakes you out into thinking that it looks clean, but it's still oily.
It looks clean. How does this not look clean? Someone explained to me, hey, like my disability is preventing me from speaking coherently. That how in the fuck this does not look clean?
'Cause I'm not
Please.
seeing a rainbow pattern to it.
There is no rainbow pattern at all. Ugh. Oh wait. I like how Banjo and Mumbo were the only two people who were like, yeah, Grunty's probably... Yeah, you know what? I think we should get out of here, because I think... And Grunty's actually back. Despite our screwing around earlier, and Bottle's like, nah, dog, I'ma stay here. Here, because you all are fucking liars.
I ain't falling for that shit.
Oh, damn, I'm dead. What a shocker. Bleh. Well, I guess you could say... Well, I guess you could say who could have seen that coming, but I think both of us saw that coming a mile away. Yes, it is truly a great tragedy.
Okay then.
Fuck you, Mr. Shark.
No, not trying to leave. There we go.
Come on. Land! Look! Huh? I'm calm now. So, Alex, how is your viewing of Ben's violation of the Eighth Amendment?
Well, you know, I've watched worse things.
Like To Boldly Flee, for example.
I don't know.
Because Ben promised us cake.
You should know by now that he never lives up to his promises.
Fuck!
What stream?
We're streaming Squadron 2, dude.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was your current attempted streaming or just a
According to the streaming, I thought I have it in the bag, but it doesn't work when I stream on my Wii either. And it's already a little too late for me to start streaming again because I don't stream. I really don't stream anywhere live or even start a stream.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man.
Sucks about those technical difficulties there, man.
Yeah, man, it's really confusing. I don't know how other people do it. They're able to capture. They're able to capture the problem.
So, yeah. I was talking to you about like the Beautiful Joe anime A series they had back in the day, and I'm still weirded out by like what they ended up adapting versus what's in the game. Yeah, because I do distinctly remember me telling you about that while you were streaming the game in one time. I have met the guy who voice acts Beautiful Joe in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, which was Daryl Gilbo. He was fun. Beautiful and stylish. And I like how Dante remembers Joe. Going up. Well, they were actually in. I think he was in the second. Alright. Gizmo, do you remember which was Dante in the first Beautiful Joe game or in the second one?
I believe he was in the second one.
Ah, yes, that. So, yeah. Joe and Dante have met before. Who knows? And let us never forget the massive L, all of wasted potential known as Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. One of these days I'm gonna end up streaming that game. I know it's gonna be me, because I know nobody else on this server wants to. And I stream all.
So I realized that streamed a lot of these GameCube games during the charity stream.
Oh yeah, that was when you did Beautiful Joe. I remember now. I remember.
Yeah, but I didn't finish it because I was just concentrated on just playing through a lot of the games. Just so I could hopefully
Yeah.
So what I did was whatever it is on my stream. So far, for a while anyway. So let's see, I got everything on 007, everything on Army Man, Sergeant War, GoldenEye. Oh, I didn't actually play this one, but I played it on stream. GoldenEye Rogue Agent. Oh yeah, and I finished the Incredibles on that stream too.
Huh. You know, the funny thing is, I've played the Incredibles movie game on GameCube, but I've never really beaten it because I was always stuck on the turrets section and near the end of one of the last few stages is with Mr. Incredible. It's like no. It's like no. Here's the thing, because it's like he's stuck in one position, and for some reason the mooks just end up going around, somehow being able to go around to the point where I can't get at them, and like they've just found on a blind spot. I'm not sure how to explain that.
I didn't get a chance to play Resident Evil 0 on stream, so I'm gonna add that to the pile.
You know,
I'm not sure if I played Superman Shadow of the Apocalypse on charity stream or not, so...
I have never actually seen gameplay of that game.
Really?
Though I do hear that almost everybody except for Michael Ironside reprised their role from Superman the Animated Series.
They have, it's just this game is not really that, it doesn't have that much replayability. You know, there's cheat codes, but like that's it, it's just cheat codes that are not for entertainment purposes.
So it's like, so you could recreate season 3 of Batman the Animated Series.
Fight each boss once and only once. Not much to explore.
You know, at the very least, Shadow of Apocalypse does sound like a much more polished game than the previous Superman game that took place in the DCAU.
Had to be a bit more specific than that.
Superman 64.
Wasn't there a Game Boy version of that game?
Yes! Made by the same people.
Was it any good?
No.
The melee combat's okay. The powers are all but... Okay, I'm gonna use a laser vision a bunch of times, but everything else, like freeze breath, tornado spinning, the game is only good because of the story.
Oh, that part in Rusty Bucket Bay can go fuck itself.
Here's what I hate about this game too. You finish the game, you finish the game. There's no scenario selections, no unlockable costumes. There's nothing for you to do in Metropolis when you use the cheat code to explore the place. Yes, you have to use the cheat code to explore Metropolis.
That's stupid.
Nothing is there except for maybe the Superman statue and the Daily Planet. Oh, maybe that's this is like a solid 6. Like maybe a 6.9 if you're a big enough fan. But like this is like a game for like the most hardcore Superman fans. It's fine, but it's just that's it. I don't like the fact that it's fine and just fine. something with it. Star Fox Adventures, I remember streaming on.
Did you ever finish that game?
Oh yeah, I finished it. I had to look up what's in the book a couple times.
You know, back when I wasn't really that good at button mashing for a while, whenever I ended up getting stuck up on the section where you gotta outmash the that one buff Lightfoot guy,
Okay.
I often I would end up having to use like a
Hey,
like-
we finally got there.
I would often end up using a massager to mash the button for me. Yes, I would cheat. I needed to make progress, and a win. And it kind of is because you're not using your own skill. You're using a machine.
Do you not know how to shoot your own fist?
Is that how you mash?
Let me rephrase that. Do you not know how to clench your arm muscles?
I do.
So you
No.
know how when you
No,
clench
this
your
was
arm
back when.
muscles-
No. This was back when I was a kid. I got better
How old?
at it.
How old?
I had to have been like around like 10 and
Dude,
and
even
maybe.
before- I was a young younger than that, and I already knew the trick of how to button.
Well, I did. Well, I guess I learned it a lot later than you did.
Okay, dude, guys, help me out here. You guys know how to clench your arm muscles, right? To the point where your hand shakes.
I mean, kind of. Like, I figured it out when I was working on trying to beat fucking Ocelot in Metal Gear, but I did wind up just buying a fucking turbo controller because it hurt my hand so much.
Don't they know that you're using auto fire to begin with?
No, he's a fucking liar.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
I know.
He has never once called me out.
Look, he doesn't call you out like, "Hey, I know what you did." No, the game does it for you. Yeah. I know because I used 2 different turbo controllers when I was trying to get past that moment. It worked for 5 seconds, and then it just stopped working. Yeah, it does. But you know what I'm talking about, right? Clench your arm muscles to the point where your hands start shaking violently.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I did. I clenched my arm muscles, and then I just learned how to just clench my hand muscles to the point where it shakes violently, and I could just use that to press up.
Do you? Okay, which finger?
What you probably did was manual was like everybody else, just that. What
Right.
I'm doing is this.
Okay.
That's because I'm clutching my hand muscles. You know, like when you're clenching your fist, do it like that, but pretend you're trying to grab onto something.
Well, the thing is like I know that nowadays.
Dude, I was
Hey.
not even 10. I was before I had a button mash like crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, but knowing what you know, not knowing what to do back then, and is quite different from like, okay, now you know how. Now I know how to do it. It's just it was kind of strange that I didn't and learn how to do this earlier. And the worst part is, Gizmo, whether I'm using your method or not, there are times where I could beat you at button mashing, but there are also times where you've definitely beaten me at button mashing. So, in that regard, we're kind of even on that. You do. And yeah, every time I end up playing a button mashing game with my friend, and they're like, "Oh, we know the score, or he's gonna win." I'm like, Like, you never know. You could always beat me. Somebody commented. Somebody commented a meme on Twitter of you can't tell what boss fight somebody's in with just a shot of the console.
I was like, whenever you see, hey, X has started playing Undertale, X has started playing Undertale, X has started playing Undertale. It's like everybody knows which boss that is.
No. Oh, no. The side question is the PlayStation 1 console
PlayStation
with the controller in the second port.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh, this is worse on emulator. I know this because I've tested it out now I'm playing Twin Snakes on Dolphin.
Did I? There we go.
My darling, just shut your pretty eyes. I'll be seeing you again. I'll be seeing you in here.
Oh, for fuck's sake. How many of these goddamn snakes are there?
You know what's one game I think you would be really interested in playing, Gizmo? Shadow of the Colossus.
I have it.
Oh, goody.
Yeah, I just haven't gone to my PS2 collection.
There we go.
It's
Oh, for fuck's sake.
the port on PS4 looks really good. Like they really touched up on a lot of the things in that. I think the most eerie. No, it's a remaster.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So it's been remastered again.
No, because the PlayStation 3
Remaster on PS3.
it wasn't really a remaster, Alex. It was more of a port. Because it was basically the same in game but on a but it was basically the same game with the same graphics on a new
Slightly higher resolution,
on a slightly higher resolution. Whereas the PS4 version ends up actually touching up on the graphics.
Okay, cool. So I did
Fuck.
So most of the
Ow.
games I streamed on the Ukraine stream, I should be able to stream again.
I feel like Shadow of the Colossus is one of the more interesting games. Like, you know the main character's quest, which is to bring his dead girlfriend back to life. But over time, as Wander's physical and mental states starts to visibly deteriorate, you start to think, is it really worth all of this?
Yep, this is definitely gonna help bring my dead girlfriend back to life.
Dorman is just like, good.
You good?
No, goddamn.
Now I gotta find the dolphin. Oh fuck! What? Camera, what were you doing to me?
Oh, I forgot. I had the music you wanted to make.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Well, that's my bar.
Me and Alex ended up playing that a while ago. I somehow was able to get through the game through Jill's campaign faster than he got through Chris's, despite him claiming to have known the game like the back of his hand. This is the second time Alex has.
No, I said it was like like a second home to me. I didn't say that I was there that often.
That pretty much tells me that you know it very well. Anyway, wait, and I'm like, because I wanted to get through the game as efficiently and as quick as possible, I was using a guide. Yeah, as I did confess to this.
That explains it. You
Alex,
wouldn't have been able to get through there like that if you hadn't had a guide.
you would be correct. I wanted to get through the game as quickly and as efficiently as possible. So, and Alex, you know I've confessed as to using guides before.
I know.
I mean, hell, some of all my favorite Let's Players have used guides before. Or when they needed to do something like what Emil's doing for Bowser's Inside Story. Emil being Chugga Conroy. For those who don't know. It's interesting how much history he has with Bowser's Inside Story, and it's like, at first he didn't really like the game, but then he started to like the game.
Sounds like Strong Bed's getting into weird internet supplements.
Anyway. Hey, and Gizmo, have you ever gotten a game over in Shadow of the Colossus? Gizmo.
What?
Gizmo? Oh wait, never mind. He said he was taking a piss. So, Rhino, have you ever played Shadow of the Colossus?
No.
Well, it's a very, very interesting game. About this guy called Wander who has taken a sword forward with him on a journey to bring his dead girlfriend back to life by using the power of a demon. However, said demon was like my power's been sealed. The only way to unseal it is for you to go out of your way to go beat up 16 giants. Well, colossi, but yeah. And your only companion throughout this entire adventure is a horse named Agro. You tell me. Sometimes I'm like, I'm trying to wrap my head around this. It's a game that's available on PlayStation 2, 3, and 4. It's also been cited to be Crispin Freeman's favorite game of all time. Yes, you could literally just play the PS4 version off the PlayStation 5.
And that would stop Sony from making the PS5 version.
I'll play the PlayStation 6 version.
Well, anyway. Anyway, the way to find these colossi in this massive landscape is by you using your sword to shine a light that shows you the way, and that same sword is how you're supposed to kill them. Now, and you have to fight 16 different bosses.
Strong said Raymond Jenkins.
I'm back.
Oh, hey, Gizmo.
Yeah,
I was telling Rhino about Shadow of the Colossus, and what I was gonna ask you, Gizmo, was did you ever get a game over in Shadow of the Colossus against any of the 16 Colossi?
yeah, the fucking giraffe thing.
Ben says you're
So,
playing strong bad without me, bastard. I'm sorry, I didn't remember that we were supposed to play this together.
I don't care for Aaron Hansen's shit.
You know, even though I understand your language, I still don't know what the fuck you're saying. Shut up.
Oh, I forgot.
LMAO, mind if I join the call? I got my laptop back and I'm gonna test it. What?
No.
I mean, like, if you could, but, like, I don't really... Whatever.
Yeah, I forgot. There's 3 other games I did stream.
So,
I'm on the Reckoning, TMNT, and Marvel Masters. I never streamed those
so Gizmo, how did you feel about Shadow of the Colossus's choice in game over screens, in which the Colossi are literally giving you a 1,000-yard death stare?
I felt.
No, let's see if Homestar's out of the shower yet. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just walking around doing
What is
whatever
that?
the hell.
What is that supposed to mean? I felt.
I felt.
Well, more the fact that it's just so eerie, that these things are just giving you this fucking death stare.
Right, but that wasn't on my mind. My mind was, I fucking lost. God damn it, I fucking lost. Holy shit, how do I do this?
I'm gonna need.
I'm not gonna put Defender back on the list again.
And no, I wasn't groaning. And for the record, no, I wasn't groaning at you. I was groaning at the prospect of what I gotta do. Ooh.
Okay,
Yep.
I'm not gonna do Time Splitters again. I'm not gonna do Top Gun again. Oh yes, I'm gonna do Spider-Man.
Which one? Oh, right, you're playing. Oh, right, the original Sam Raimi Spider-Man game.
For stream, yes. A lot of these games I have not been able to stream outside of the charity stream.
I still can't believe I have to make this distinction nowadays. It's not Marvel's Spider-Man. It's Spider-Man, and as based off the movie.
Spider-Man the movie, the game, yeah.
You know, you
Feature.
the Sam Raimi Spider-Man.
I know, but I don't like the.
Spider-Man refers specifically to Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2 for the PS1, PC, and Dreamcast.
No, that's Neversoft.
No, Neversoft Spider-Man, yeah.
There's Neversoft Spider-Man is the Spider-Man game that was on the PlayStation 1 and N64 as well as PC. That was the one where
Oh, fuck
Stan
you,
Lee
game.
that was the one where Stan Lee gave us the introduction of Stan Lee being in video games.
Bless you.
The Activision Spider-Man is, of course, the same Raimi Spider-Man games. Never
Spider-Man 1 through...
There's never Spawn 1 through 3. Spider-Man Neversoft.
Yes.
Yeah, and Ultimate Spider-Man, we already know what that one is. Spider-Man, what was it? What are they called again? Spider-Man went to Morales. What was it? Not Ubisoft.
Sony.
No, not Sony.
Insomniac.
Yeah, Insomniac Spider-Man. Yeah, that's what they call it. Insomniac Spider-Man is 1, Miles Morales and 2.
We call him the Stick.
Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2 is just that. Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2.
I eat the good Spider-Man games and the good Spider-Man movies.
Cap. Okay, but Spider-Man Genesis is just that. Spider-Man Genesis. Atari Spider-Man is just that. Atari Spider-Man. They're very, very understandable too.
You know, I often, whenever I think, yeah, I would think you'd have Dragon Ball. Yeah, I would think you'd have Budokai 2.
I only have Budokai 1 and 3. I used to have Budokai 3.
Yeah, it was.
I used to have Tenkaichi 2, but don't know what happened to that. I think it's somewhere around here though. I just never played that because I stopped playing that because Tenkaichi 3 came out. For obvious reasons, I stopped playing Tenkaichi 2, I guess.
Sparking Zero is a very strange game.
It's not really, but I get what you're saying. Because look, since Alex is interested, there are a few things that I feel like they're missing when you compare them to Tenkaichi 3, maybe even 2. At first, Tenkaichi 2 gave you the option to customize your character with a level up system like, attack power plus 10, defense plus 5, that kind of thing.
No! Right?
Yeah, stuff like that. I rethink my ears. Okay, but Tenkaichi 3 had a survival mode with different character sets, like survival mode against all androids, survival against all Namekians, survival against all fusions, survival against all GT characters, survival against the Zoo Fighters, survival against Ginyu Force, that kind of thing. A lot of that is missing from Sparking Zero.
Sparking's...
Not only that, but when you select a character, it's very slow. Because unlike Tenkaichi 3 or 2, where Tenkaichi 2 had...
We definitely believe you.
In there, you stupid bird.
Duh.
Sorry. I am having just really, really bad luck today.
That's why I either don't play games or I only play certain games on my streams. Double dash. Did not get a chance to play 13 Crystal Chronicles. Too bad this don't have online play. No, I'm not gonna get the remake because they took away local play. Fuck that.
That's stupid.
I have Backyard Baseball, and I have Mario Superstar Baseball. Unfortunately, I'm switching casing because my ex thought it'd be cooler to just remove the official artwork and use the reversible artwork from specifically the Super Mario Bros. Super Show Volume 2.
Oh, hey, Pazzinos. It's the Super Mario Brothers.
Hi,
Super
Jared.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
How was your visit at Ram Ranch?
I will ram ranch you in the nuts.
Don't you mean in the anus?
No,
Oh, okay.
no, that's only gonna add fuel to the fire, and I am not putting fuel on that fire.
But yeah, there's going to be a lot. I'm going to be going back to the GameCube once I'm finished with the Wii. Again, a lot of these games I only streamed during the charity stream. I think I'm going to go through a lot of these a lot easier and play them as Spider-Man, Active Spider-Man, Budokai, that kind of thing.
I got a float head. I'm gonna fuck this up for Homestar.
Come on, get out of there.
Things are looking bad for Homestar Wanna.
Oh,
Oh,
and,
hello. My name is Homestar, and this is a website.
By the way, Gizmo, oh, I do apologize if I come off somewhat discouraged. Or is if the volume that I'm operating under whenever I just, you know, act like my dad and just scream like that, you could always just, you know, do you have my volume? Do you have the volume on? Do you have my volume on your end lowered?
I have everyone's volume at max because any lower and I'm not going to be.
Then there's the issue. You might want to. You might want to.
Everybody's volume. So here's what I've got. So I've got
Come on.
Jarrett is at halfway. Kevin's at 120%. Ryan,
Well, that-
you're all the way up at the top. I've got Damon all the way at 150%, and then Gizmo is 170%.
And let me
And then
check.
I have the global soundboard turned down, so that I don't have to hear all that shit.
Okay.
Welcomer We73 is getting banned from the Tick chat. Personally, you're just a fucking bot.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Bot accounts fucking suck.
Yeah. Yeah, Gizmo. I had What happened?
Suicide Squad killed this Justice League will end support within a year.
LMAO even.
As of
And it's $5 on Steam right now, I think.
Oh, that's adorable.
You think I'm going to pay that much for it? I haven't paid that much for better Arkham games.
Season 4 will come around in January of next year, but the problem is it's still going to be 11 more months until it shuts down. God,
Game-
how do you bomb such an idea as a multiplayer just Suicide Squad hero shooter? Like how? It was right there. The idea was right there, printed in gold. Instead, you take it to an alchemist and you turn it into fucking lead.
I mean, first of all, alchemists aren't allowed to state alchemists aren't allowed to aren't allowed to make gold.
Well, now you're becoming the actual guy.
No, I'm just making a joke.
That
Okay, I know.
sounds so much like you taking it serious.
I wasn't. Relax.
Well, actually,
How do I...
Listen to the
How do I
recording,
get
that's
the
why I
hands
think so. But yeah, dude, a year time. It's not a month, it's not a week, but it's still like a calculated specific time for it to shut down. That always means it's not coming back.
Why would you even want... How is something like that going to survive as a live service game anyways?
It should have. That's the thing. That's the problem. It should have survived at least 10 more years, if not 5. But the way they tackled it, the way they fucking killed, metaphorically and literally, the characters in the game. The way they
Show them with your clothes on, or someone will steal them.
the way they treated the audience, the way they thought that everything they did was gonna print gold, everything about the game was scripted. Discount at a fucking 50-cent store that's around the corner.
Yeah, this does not sound like a PS5 title. You know, but then again, we've had worse for PS5 titles.
Think about it like
Last of Us 2 remastered.
Think about it like this.
You'd have to have mastered it first.
Think about it like this too. Marvel Rivals just came out, and it had over 400,000 people online the day it came out playing online. 400,000. Suicide Squad couldn't even break the double-digit thousands. They couldn't even break the single-digit thousands. How many did it have at launch? 700. Last I checked, it was 700, and people that were currently online at the time, 180 something.
It's pitiful, really.
Fuck, man, you got the whole DC universe at your disposal to make a hero shooter, and you fuck it up with DEI bullshit, DEI bullshit, pay-to-win mechanics, and redesigns of characters nobody fucking asked for. Mrs. Freeze, who? Fucking the Joker? Are you sure that's the Joker, or is it...
Oh dear.
Are you sure that's the Joker, or is that the Joker that someone decided to dress up as in high school?
I think it's the latter, because even Jared Leto didn't look that lame.
Jared Leto at least had a look.
Dear, it does appear that somebody is dressed up as the Joker.
At least with Jared Leto's Joker, they were trying to go they were going for a different idea. Because if you notice, every cinematic Joker had a different look as well as a different kind of mannerism to them. You know, like, okay, the 89 Joker was a street gangster, like a mafia,
He was the leader's
And then after that, when the Joker came back for
The Dark Knight.
He was more underground. Like he was more underground, more ruthless, and less laughing. Well, he still laughed, but whatever.
Yeah.
Jared Leto Joker was more street game instead of mafia. Right. He can talk a big game, but he can also back it up. You know, because, you know, that's how a lot of street games are supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when this Joker came along, what was he supposed to be exactly? Just a dude who vaguely saw Batman the Animated Series Joker clips and said, I can do that? Okay.
And I think Mark Hamill started out as an impressionist for Tim Curry's take.
You're supposed to move the mouse forward.
And I wasn't against the cast they had for the Suicide Squad. They got Harley Quinn, King Shark, Captain Boomerang, Deadshot. Okay, that's good for starters. You didn't add any unlockables?
They should have.
Not even like assist characters or something, where it's like you get 5 kills, you can summon someone to do like one move or continuous amount of moves for a certain amount of time. You know, something along the lines of, I don't know, you get 3 kills in a row without dying or any hesitation. You can summon the lance. You can summon the golden lance guy. And he throws a lance with one toss, and it kills like, I don't know, everybody in front of him in a straight line in one blow, or something along the lines of maybe along the lines of like 3 kills in a row, and you summon that arm guy from the movie. No, he wasn't in the comics. That's not harmful alcohol. And just slapping around the enemies makes them confused or something like that, and gets them to do the opposite of what they do. Or maybe 10 kills. 10 kills in a row without hesitation gets you fucking, I don't know, fear toxin, and it lowers the defense of all the characters that you're up against by half for 5 seconds or something.
You know, these...
They could have done something like that with their version of like the tactical nuke.
You know, the thing is that all of these solutions aren't necessarily be-all, end-all solutions. They could do literally anything.
That's
And-
what I'm
and it-
saying. That's literally what I'm saying. I'm tossing ideas that they could have done.
Yeah, I know.
Like, oh, dude, imagine the unlockables too. Imagine other unlockable costumes they could have done. They could have gotten like comic book accurate Deadshot, comic book accurate King Shark. They could have had the animated series Harley Quinn costume show up.
I think they have that costume, actually.
No, they don't. I do not call that an animated series costume.
Dormant.
You know, or maybe they could do the same thing with the villains. Like, you could actually make the Justice League look like the animated series version of the Justice League. You know?
Oh, you mean like how they did it with Arkham City, or if you have...
Arkham City and Arkham Asylum did that with Batman and Nightwing.
Well, actually, only Arkham City had animated series Batman. It didn't have because Arkham Asylum didn't have many alternate costumes aside from the armored skin.
That's why
And then
that's why I said Arkham Asylum and Arkham City.
Right.
But no, they flopped.
Yep.
Because they don't know how to make the game. Just to keep everyone, and just to answer everyone's question, come on, the beta wouldn't have been that bad if they released it, right? Keep in mind that you have to shoot guys in the fucking knee to get health replenishes. I'm not talking just the leg area, no, they're specific to knee. So you needed a sniper rifle for everybody. Oh, and more breaking news. The guy who killed the healthcare CEO allegedly worked on Civilization 6.
So that means I own a video game by an alleged criminal.
I guess so.
What in the fuck?
Yeah,
Indeed.
interesting.
More interesting news. Constantine is getting a 4K remaster for its 20th anniversary.
Oh, hold on,
Right.
I got more. Yeah. Ghostface never got into this. This one, Nicolas Cage would make a good Joker, just saying. You see, Batman, I don't want to kill you. I just want to hurt
just
you.
gonna hurt ya.
Really bad.
Oh, CD
How to
romance.
get burned? How to get burned? How to get burned? How to get burned?
Batman's like, Joker, you burned it.
Joker, you burned everything.
But
Now
that's just
picturing Nicolas
society,
Cage
man.
as both Joker and Batman.
That's just the society that we live in. You know, drives you crazy. Joker, you lost your mind.
Oh, you lost your mind, Joker.
Oh no, Batman. I'm just playing a dangerous game.
Playing the most dangerous game.
Liverpool made.
See, what doesn't kill you makes you stranger.
I crave wings, and I crave ranch dressing.
Don't you fucking dare.
I crave ranch, but I also like a little bit of fried ram. You could say I like my ram ranch.
I swear to fuck, I will kick you in the testicles.
Will you make Gizmo an instant soprano?
In more ways than one.
Or a possible eunuch.
To stave off our temptation, bro. No, it doesn't work that way, bro.
You know, the first time I ever heard the term eunuch was actually in TFS's little riff of track preview they did it for Dragon Ball Evolution, where the school that Goku attends in that movie, a Unitech High School. They're like, Unitech High School, home of the fighting eunuchs.
First time I heard the word eunuch was in Blackadder.
Oh my god.
I
am not a eunuch.
Just so you know, that voting poll for what I'm gonna do for a New Year's Eve stream is you got like one more day left for you guys to vote.
Right. You know, the sad thing is,
You need to find it. It's pinned, so you have no problems finding this.
You want to talk about gamer rage, Pac-Man World?
but so yes, so for the record, Gizmo. Oh, I do apologize for or my volume whenever I'm not too pleased with the outcome of something.
Just play a different game.
It banjos my ass and Kazooie's my balls.
The issue, I get that, but the thing is like it's like, unfortunately, much like my dad, the volume kind of gets a little loud when the outcome is not in my favor. And trust me, he gets really loud.
I just either don't play a game or play a different game altogether. That's just how it is whenever it's one of these streams.
Yeah, I get that. At the same time, it's just it's just if I've committed to playing something, I'm going to stick with it until I either beat it or I just straight up give up.
I get that, but you admitted that your voice was too loud, so why not just play a different game or just don't at all? Wait for another time.
Because one, I work almost all day, for 5 days a week, and this time is probably the only time that I have to do just about anything.
So Monday's your only day off.
No, as in this point in time, as in where we are right now, because I work our Sundays through Thursday, a full-time shift.
Fucking Homestar, you're everywhere.
When is your day off then?
No, it's not.
Myself,
Okay, then, so you work for the entire work week.
Yes.
Okay, then, so why don't you just pick one of those other days to play the game? You can stream. You have your own channel.
And yet, the only time I could ever do it with a bunch of guys is on Mondays like this.
You're playing a single-player game, dude.
Yes, but I am conversing with people while I'm playing it, and it gets kind of awkward and lonely when I end up doing it by myself.
I do that too. That's because I gain an audience and I talk to them.
What?
I don't really have an audience, period.
Talk out loud.
Sing
I-
a song. You're a singer.
Literally talk out loud. Do a play-by-play. Say what's on your mind about the game. Because literally that's what
I have
mean,
I have tried that.
It's kind of what we're doing already.
Except for me. I suck.
Right, but
I
his-
suck at games.
Right, but his argument is that he can't do it any other day except for these streams.
Well,
I mean, that's. I was like, this Mondays are the gaming streams. That's what we do.
Right, but he's saying that as if that's the only day he has off, which is false.
Well, no. Gizmo. Check the email.
Now we see a little hole in the ground. Wonder what that's for. You know the worst part about my first time I'm playing this before I did the stream, I had no idea what to do with the hole in the ground until I found out, oh, I'm supposed to plant a seed in this. Okay, then where's... Hardy har har. Yeah, that's what happens when I don't use, That's what happens when I don't use the gold feathers on those guys. Ow! Asshole.
Fucking musical cue.
Your shoulders!
Oh, sure.
Let's go with that.
That's literally the second thing I like to give girls.
I don't judge.
The front is love, the back is trust. Trust
Oh
that on
boy.
record. Yeah, trust that on record.
That is certainly an interesting analogy there.
Which they say every night, every time I go deep in there.
Okay, so if door number 1
Nope, too easy.
love and door number 2 is trust, what's door number 3?
Is there a door number 3? Now,
Open palette.
Well, women have a door number.
No, that's not the one you're thinking of. The front is love, the back is trust, the third one is having an open mind. No, not the ear.
now I...
Sick fuck.
Oh, now I get it. I get it. It took me a little bit to figure it out, but I'm like, oh wait, never mind, I get it.
By the time you figured that out, the games have already escaped and made it the time machine for you to come after them.
So what you're telling me is that this is a scenario similar to Mystery Science Theater 3000's weird storylines.
Sure.
I swear, there were.
Shoulders.
Your shoulders.
I was watching like a couple episodes of that, and specifically the season where Mike Nelson has to traverse through space to escape that one lady who was forcing him to watch all the movies.
Oh, yeah.
He's an Ian. Yeah, Pearl, and he was trying to, and he ends up inadvertently destroying various worlds. Oh, that was funny. Mike? I presume.
Putting a 12-year-old content behind a paywall.
Elaborate.
How many of you are familiar with stuff pre-Google purchase?
Oh, I think I know what you're on about.
You probably don't. There's a reason why I'm asking. There's a lot of guys.
YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how many of you guys are familiar with stuff pre-Google purchase of YouTube?
Well,
you know,
I mean, I remember
Badger.
when Google bought YouTube, so
Well, is that not before they bought YouTube?
yeah.
Okay, so I'm using it correctly. You remember that time, right? Where everyone was gone crazy, everyone was doing what they wanted, they got famous
Yeah.
out of pure luck.
As opposed to, the Paul brothers.
Yeah. Numa, the fucking Montgomery's.
Yeah, the guy who made the Numa video was actually recently active on Twitter.
Yeah, he made another one too. So I bring this up because my taste in YouTubers are not as. Excuse me. My taste in YouTubers are not as. Not generic, but they're not as. Not stale, but they're not as. But they're I guess you could say they're hipster.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
But I hate that. I hate using that term. That's the most accurate term because I know guys I've known guys that others don't because they don't have, let's say, hundreds of thousands or even million views. They're not, unlike your Catacurus or your Stop the Laws. I've known guys like ABGN before everyone else trying to dip their hands in the reviewing.
Two mixed results. Some of them funny, some of them are stupid.
Yeah,
Some call me Johnny.
Some were as unfortunate as the Iron Game, but others were not so unfortunate, such as Armic 21, rest in peace.
That still shocked me. Like, holy shit.
Helsing 920.
Also, rest in peace.
A Salieri, he also did his own thing, reviewing the reviewer. We all know about that. But, as well as the subject for today, Silent Rod.
Urinating tree.
Urinating tree. But today's subject would be Silent Rod because he was one of those guys that tossed their hand into the rink to try and put their own spin on doing stuff.
Yeah, the rants and that.
Yeah, rants, angry game reviewing NES games, that kind of thing. And the reason why I specifically bring up Silent Rob is because recently he's gotten to very bad shape. So I know some of you are already aware of the problem with fentanyl, with as unfortunate as it was.
Yeah.
He's clean. As far as we know, he's gone off it completely. He's clean. Unfortunately, his wife got it too, but the thing is that she got clean too.
That's a relief.
They're free of drugs, but unfortunately, after that, what happened was when he came back to streaming, he also got into making AI music. Now, why is that a bad thing? It's not the fact that it was bad. It's not the fact that it was bad, which is not really something I would say because I didn't really watch it enough to say if it was bad, it was horrible or great.
I'm all for AI shit posting. That's
right.
it.
He did have some creative titles from though, like acid eating contest, which is kind of
Yeah. Like for shit posting and memes and that, that's fine.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
He made his own. He put his voice into AI, which is kind of funny. Here's the problem. When he tried doing other stuff outside of streaming, when he came back after his journey from overcoming fentanyl, not that many people were engaging in his content because they were more used to his streams and rants and stuff like that. Rob got pissed. So what happened was he went to his Facebook group, FDU, the FDU, Face Destroyers United Facebook group, and he made an announcement that from now on he'll be doing streams under membership only. and it would be $8 a membership.
What the fuck?
It gets worse from there. So, the bootlickers have been trying to say that this is a great idea. I don't know what's up. Well, it's the fact that he said a long time ago in one of his videos that he will never charge people to watch his content.
Wow.
Now, granted,
Considering
now,
that he also tried to charge $5 for a website.
no. There's context to that. The reason why he tried to do the $5 website thing was because everybody else was trying to do that back in the day. So if anything, he thought he was doing a smart move. Not a good move, but a smart move because that guy with the glasses was still up for a while before it got taken down. Reviewtopia was still a thing. Cinemassacre had his own website with James Rolfe. It's still up, but
Holy damn, Reviewtopia. That's a one that I haven't heard.
yeah. And what was it? Dead Horse Interchange was still up for a while. Don't know what happened to it now. But he was trying to get into the paid website thing because everyone else was trying to do it their own version of it. Maybe it was a smart move, but it wasn't a good move because his volume wasn't that big. But he later on let that go, and he saw that as like a mistake he learned from. But now, $8 a membership. If you want to watch my stream, they used to be free. The moment I started streaming, he did this, and the reason why he's doing this is because he's short on money, and he's financially right? So he thought that to make more money, he would do membership only streams. Now, that's fine if it weren't for the fact that only 6 people sign up for the membership.
How peculiar.
Out of the thousands of fans he's got.
Yeah,
Now-
what was that?
What do you mean?
No, I'm just.
No, elaborate, because I can hear you.
Oh no. It's just. I just created a screenshot on the computer. Okay, well, that's fun.
Okay.
Um,
Basically, he made more money on, I feel like, as well as other guys that were fans of his, you could ask them, I feel like he made a lot more money when he was just doing regular streams because he would do stuff like, when he was streaming ROMs, he would take suggestions through donations. They would have to be $5 higher. And he would willingly do that because people were doing that anyway as a way to get him to play those games, so he thought it was a good idea. It was, because he later on just made it into his own thing. And then there were the money challenges, where people would challenge him to do certain things in the game, like beat a boss without taking hits, beat a game without losing lives, that kind of thing. And he would actually complete most of those challenges and get paid up front for finishing those challenges. I remember there was this one time where he was challenged to do something for $100. He finished it, and a fan paid him up front $100 through donations through the super chats. So
Alright.
So he was constantly getting paid in the streams. $5, $10, $20, $50, $100, yada yada.
boy, I wish I was getting paid that much.
Oh yeah, same. But but the problem with that is that he's acting like that's not enough to help him through the day. Now, granted, sure, it may not be enough because you're using super chats on YouTube. It's another thing if you're not trying. It's another thing if you refuse to use Streamlabs or any other way. See, the problem with Rob is that whenever someone tries to help him out to, we'll say, gain better audience, get more cash, he doesn't listen. I was one of those people that tried to tell him, if you want to get more cash or more of an audience, how about you try holding community events where you're gaming with your fans, maybe you take one or two of your fans in when you make a video and have them in there, use Streamlabs instead so you get cash up front without having to have Google make a cut, that kind of thing. Me and everybody else have been trying to tell them ways to make more cash or make a decent amount without the big companies trying to barge in and get a cut.
What? What? The fuck just happened?
unfortunately, he didn't listen to me or anybody else. And what's funny is that when I tried to bring something up on Facebook about how it's not a good idea, he just said, I'm gonna do this, and he threatened to delete the Facebook page. He just threatened to delete the YouTube page.
What the fuck?
After that, I said, okay, man, I can't control you, or you do you. That's fine. After that, he immediately asked me if I'm joining, and I said I can't because I'm in my own run. He didn't read past past the first message saying that I can't pay the membership. And now because of that, and after that, he's saying that everybody that's talking against the idea of membership on the streams, he's saying that people who are against it will basically just spurs and not his fans. And
Okay, that's stupid. That is just borderline stupid.
Can you say tool, ladies and gentlemen? I don't give a shit if he comes after me. I'll say it.
Tool. He claims that there were fake fans, and also that the people watching him were holding him back. So, keep in mind, this is a guy who lives like states away, if not countries away, from his fans. And he's saying that the fans are the ones who are holding him back. And that's why he's saying
Hey, question. And was this the guy you were trying to invite into our server a while back? Because I do recall something like that occurring.
be a bit more specific than that.
He was a guy that you tried to invite into our server, but then he said no, and you played that audio message of what he said.
Oh yeah, that was it.
Oh, then we dodged a big bullet there.
Bitches.
So in hindsight, Gizmo, we dodged a bullet.
Come on.
In
Wrong
hindsight.
bad.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously back then that would have been a somewhat big deal.
And after that little announcement, his members started dwindling off his Facebook group. What used to currently be 666 members, now it's down to 630. Oh.
So this is a gradually dwindling process.
Gradually declining, and it's almost to the point where it's just 600 members, and it's probably going to 578 by the time it's 100.
Yep, that music's appropriate.
Yeah.
So keep in mind, this is a guy that's been around since like the heyday of YouTube, when he went through multiple accounts because YouTube wants to be a bitch. And he declared that his content will always be free, not be paid for. And he did not monetize his YouTube videos and streams because he knew that through the super chats he'll get all that money and more. And after all that, now he's saying that he needs money, and instead of just announcing it to his fans on YouTube, he decides to just pull off this shit.
Oh my god.
And keep in mind, whenever he says that he's in dire straits, people are always sending out super chats or just
Get up. Get up.
like they'll
Get up, strong man.
$50, $20, $100, that kind of thing, just to help him out. And he's always grateful on stream as well as outside. But because of his recent drug habits, and
Damn it.
because of the
Move your
recent drug habit
fucking
that he's
ass
thankfully
strong bed.
But because of the recent drug habit that he recently kicked, thank God, as well as his attitude on Facebook, people are trusting him less and less and less to the point where they just hate the guy. And it's even to the point where one guy decided to get a membership for his streams just so he can download his entire library and archive it back up on YouTube for free.
Legend.
Yeah, that just...
Some people are theorizing he's back on fentanyl. I don't think so. I think
Yeah.
I don't think he's on drugs again. I don't think someone can just, after being clean for a while, I don't think someone can just go back on it so quickly after, not only
Try all you like, beating Strong Bad's time. Sorry, but beating Coach Z's time is impossible. Okay, so that's what I needed to know.
I don't believe he's back on the fentanyl because not only did he experience how bad it basically was, but he also had his wife get in on it, which he did not want to happen in the least. I don't think he's going back on fentanyl or any other drug for that matter, cocaine or anything like that. I don't.
God, we've had enough. I'm now just picturing the alternate universe in which this guy actually did decide to show up, and I'm now picturing all the drama that we've had to deal with over the last 2 years.
So Rob, in case you
What,
actually
tripled?
Rob, in case you actually watched this video by some chance, out of boredom or whatever, I don't believe you're on drugs. And if you are
on drugs, get off the drugs.
Please get back off of them because you know how bad they've been the first time with you in your life. You guys don't want to experience that shit again. And this is not saying that you're a bitch. This is not me saying you're a bitch. This is me saying that what you're doing is bitch made. Because you said it before that your content will always be free, but then out of nowhere you say that you're making all your streams $8 memberships only. Seeing that out of nowhere on a Facebook post is making everybody turn on you because of what you said years ago. And you kept that promise up until today. If you're short on cash, you should go back into the job market because now the market is doing good again, and B, just do your streams consistently again, dude. Take our advice on how to get more cash. Do a spinning wheel of what to do if they pay a certain amount. Do donation wars. Have community gaming nights with your fans, man. If you care about your fans a lot, do something for them because you know they're gonna keep paying you either way. Even if it's just regular streams again with regular super chats again, you know they're gonna give you the cash you need, whether it be $1 or $100. They care about you, dude. But the moment you start saying that we're all just spurging out and are fake fans and are saying that we're the ones holding you back, motherfucker, you've had all this shit coming with people bailing out on your Facebook group, criticizing you on your Facebook group, as well as getting former haters to start hating you again.
I wouldn't wish ill will on anybody, but yeah, fuck.
Don't talk shit about Ace's family too, because I've heard the shit you said, and dude,
that's a low blow.
That is not your place to say. That is not your place to talk. I'm not gonna say what you said, and I'm not gonna get into specifics or even hint at what you said. That's for him to know, that's for him to find out, and for you to know, and for you to tell him if he ever confronts you. Because, dude, Asa may not be a perfect guy, his family may not be perfect either, but holy shit, they have not gone as low as to charge their fans to watch their streams and then say that they're the ones holding him back. Asa may not be perfect, but at least he doesn't fucking start ignoring people's advice on how to do something better in his videos. He'll at least listen. If it's at least one thing if you don't do what we suggest you to do. At least we know you listen, Rob. But the fact is, you don't listen to what we're trying to suggest to you, and you don't change up your streams that often. I don't mind your streams being as plain as they are, because you carried it with your personality, whether you were on drugs or not. But the fact that you refuse to listen to ideas on how to upgrade your streams, dude, that's not a good idea.
No. That is near DSP levels of ignorance.
And before you come at me, and just in case you ever think of me as lower than dirt, I might not be perfect either, man. I might have done some shit. I might have been involved in some shit. But again, I'm not the kind of guy who charges people to watch a stream of mine. I can have 100 viewers, 100,000 viewers, 100 viewers, or 11 viewers. I am not going to charge guys $8, $7, $1, 1 cent for them to watch me. To just watch me, dude. That is not a good idea. The road you're going towards is paved with good intentions. I get why you think you have to do this, but the fact that you're still sticking to this, these are not the guns you want to stick to. Unload it, uncock it, and try to look for another gun that you can stick to that doesn't turn your fans heel.
You want more of your fans to be faces than heels?
Last thing. I know you're probably you said to yourself that if you want to make a video, you want people to see it. I get it. We're not even small potatoes. We're like fucking small vines that haven't even decided what vegetable we're going to make. But if you're gonna come at someone, look in the mirror. And I'm not saying look in the mirror, you're dumb motherfucker, or whatever the hell. No, look in the mirror. And
I'm talking with the man in the mirror.
Yeah, that.
I'm asking him to change his ways.
Musical number aside, ask yourself why exactly are you doing this, and if this is exactly a good move. Ask yourself if this is the road you want to go down to, man, because this is the kind of shit that every other YouTuber would get their ass chewed out for, too. Bigger YouTubers, smaller YouTubers, either way, they'll get their ass chewed out, too. The fact that you're doing this and you're getting your ass chewed out and you're trying to go into denial about it is not a good move either. So, if I have to leave this info, if I had to make one last thing about this, a little bit of news. Relax, go back into the job market. Whether you hate it or you love it, work that job. You can at least get maybe a little more money than you previously did, because we all know how much Biden fucked over the economy.
Yep.
Now that you got that job, and you will get that job,
even if it's part-time, get some cash.
You can stop telling fans that it's their fault. Because whatever's going on with you, mentally, physically, family, financially, spousely, or whatever, gamely, take care of whatever it is that's bothering you first. Because then, you can come back to this with a level head, reverse whatever you did, and hopefully you can get most of your fans back. I'm not saying all, but most of your fans back, hopefully. And you can sail the 7 seas, finally being able to rid of this drama. Because it's only been, half a week at most since this happened?
Jesus, tap dancing Christ.
And people are acting like this has lasted for months. But pull your shit together, take a deep breath, look for a higher paying job, or at least a job that pays just as much, and then maybe the fans will come back to you only after they hear you out with a level head. Because as you are right now, no one's taking you seriously. Fans have become former fans. Former fans have looked for more ammo to start hating on you with. And everybody in general has just stopped caring. Thank you, Rob, for what you've done in the past. Thank you, Rob, for even what you've done recently after you come back from your drug stupor. But, dude, you need to fix whatever's happening here. Because whatever's happening here is not good.
to say, that was very poignant.
Yeah.
Like, you heard of the stuff Ace has been involved in, right? It was
Yeah.
like, yeah, it doesn't compare. It doesn't compare.
Yeah, and yeah, you pointed out quite a flaw with myself, but I'm not about to just push everybody away, call them whatever. Or that's just something that yes, you are correct about. Oh, and I'm not gonna shy you away, because I know. Oh, you've had my back for a number of things.
Yeah.
Oh.
We've been through drama before.
This is the most epic music for digging a hole I've ever fucking seen.
Excuse me. We've been through drama before. We always powered through it. Some with varying results. Some with varying results. Some with unfortunate results. But we're still powered through it. This is drama that was just unexpected to the point where it continued.
Exactly. What is with my controller right now? I'm not even pressing left, guys. That time I pressed left. This is so weird. Wonder if I'm gonna have to get a new Pro controller. Then again, these things are expensive. I don't want to have to switch over to that faux GameCube controller, or that I've got lying around. And
Get mine fixed.
I do hope we could still do Super Mario Party Jamboree, because
I gotta rank up.
let me. So Gizmo, you said when we get to doing that game, you wanted to be Pauline, and since she's playable.
Pauline.
I think she's still voiced by her actress from Mario Odyssey.
Come on, jump into the air.
Somebody said about the guy, the United Healthcare assassin. I don't think he's the guy. The shooter used a silencer, and an Italian would never attempt to be quiet in public.
Was golden. Oh.
Evan, you have taken more abusive housewife.
Don't even start with that. Because between
Oh, we're breaking news. His membership count went from 6 to 7. Yay.
So since we've gone through pretty much every world, since we're around like the last world of the game, what of each world, which world would you say is your
Which world is
Yes, I do enjoy World Cup.
okay, which world in this game would be your favorite world? I'm currently at Click Clock Wood.
Okay, well, you asked what our favorite world was. Snow.
Snow.
I need
The
to
snow.
I need to go back to playing this. I think I got as far as the beach pirate level.
Oh no, guys. I've got bad news. Gobi's back.
Who?
Gobi the camel.
Oh.
I...
Ah, yes, the bloody camel is back.
Bloody brother, you fucking
Fucking bullshit!
Will you stop doing that? It took me ages to find more water! Why do I make him sound... Why did I make him sound like that one guy from Family Guy who was like, why are there so many ostriches? The brochure said there would only be...
Why are there so many ostriches?
The brochure said there would only be few ostriches! This is the worst vacation ever!
I'm not supposed to impregnate this elephant. I didn't sign up for this. That's a risky.
What are we doing this time?
No, I believe it was a Family Guy thing that Ben was suggesting.
Yeah, Ben wants to watch an episode of a Christmas episode of Family Guy.
Why?
This is a very good question.
If this were the Kiss...
It's his week to pick something, so
he has had at least like last week and now this week to pick something.
Oh, well, fuck, I don't know. No, I guess it's us then.
Well, as it
Why are there so many ostriches?
This is the worst vacation ever! Well, unfortunately, since I had to respawn, because I died. Take that, you stupid bird. I have to abuse the camel again, so apologies, gentlemen, for animal abuse being showcased on this channel.
In the words of Wesley Willis, suck a camel's ass.
Speaking of abuse, my ears are starting to listen to find all these
How do I use the race trophy if I can't get the race trophy? Thank you.
I played it several times.
Sure.
It sucks.
Have you guys listened to the Mortal Kombat 1, 2, or 3 versions?
Now hold on. Two's not that bad. 2 is not that bad. 2 is probably the one that I will give a pass to. 1.
That's Cap.
Yeah. So what else is new?
1 is bad. 2 is bad. It's just as bad, and 3 is horrible.
3 is horrible.
I had to take off my fucking headphones 5 seconds in. That's not an exaggeration.
Oh, I'm sure.
4 sucks on Game Boy Color.
4 sucks, yeah. That's even a real game. I thought that was a bootleg.
It happens.
Dude,
Some...
how is it that Mortal Kombat Tournament Edition on Game Boy Advance has better music on a handheld than Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3 on Game Gear and Game Boy?
The Alliance isn't too bad.
The fact that you actually went through all of this just shows a level of dedication and commitment to this idea. And yes, we appreciate you being very thorough.
And I don't like, it's because I don't like a lot of these tier lists, how they're very small and they could be a lot more bigger.
And by the way, Gizmo,
Somehow putting those in my pocket
Makes things more interesting.
yeah, it does make.
Like, have you seen the tier list for Adam Sandler movies? It's literally 6 films.
What?
And then, have you seen the Adam Sandler movie tier list? It's 6
No, I
films.
have not.
It's 6 films, and then it repeats after that.
What's my name? Dunkachino. Dunkachino.
It's like Happy Gilmore, Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, Big Daddy, Mr. Deeds, Grown Ups, and then Hansel and Gretel. And then, what's after that?
Jack and Jill, you mean?
Hansel and Gretel, Jack and John.
Hansel and Gretel was fucking Jeremy Renner.
No.
We really gotta do the movie Tag at some point. Because every time I think of Jeremy Renner, I'm just thinking of that one time while the Avengers were getting utterly creamed by Thanos. Oh, Hawkeye was just goofing off with his friends playing tag.
You know, funny thing about that movie, it's based off an actual
Oh, I know it's based off a true story.
thing. Yeah, so what it is that
What
it's
in the
based
hell?
It's based off of like four other friends that do like an annual tag thing after a drink from the bar, and they do it in like a parking lot.
This is a real thing.
It's a real
What
thing.
in the
Look it up.
fuck?
It's not as dramatic as the movie, but it's based off of a real thing.
No, yeah, it's nowhere near as amazing as the movie does it. And to think, Jeremy Renner actually twisted his ankle during one, or I think he broke his leg during one part of shooting an action bit.
Oh shit.
Just so you know, I had to change a couple of pictures for the Street Fighter entries. Figure out what console they're on. Do you know how hard it was to look for a good box for the Amiga version of fucking Street Fighter 2?
I can imagine quite hard because that sounds like a whole lot of what on earth is this?
Probably just the box more than that. Yeah, the box kind of because
Balls 3D character select S tier.
3D. Look at 3D balls, man.
balls. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, what am I listening to right now?
That's part of the fucking Super
part of the
Nintendo.
song. That's
the
the
Super
actual
Nintendo
music.
version. That is the Super Nintendo version of Ball's music character selection.
Hang on, what?
What you
Where
just
is
heard us
that?
do,
Where is it?
was the actual music from Balls 3D from the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, it's moaning and grunting.
Yes, I need you to send that to me. What?
I can do that right now.
Point.
Just put it in the chat.
And when I send it to you, when I send it to you, you play it immediately.
I'm going to. Just put it in the commentary chat here.
The worst part is I'm in disbelief, but I actually believe you on this one. Alright, Aerie has been fed and is growing bigger.
Okay, here it is. Here, let me just send it
What
to
the
you privately.
fuck is that?
Let me send it to you privately. And there you go. That title screen music is the same music you hear in the character selection.
Yep.
Yay then.
We're gonna get demonetized
Yeah,
so
that game
fast.
exists. That is
You
a
are
game
not
that
gonna
is
get-
real.
You are not going to get demonetized by this. They know this game already.
Are you sure about it?
Think about how many balls show people have made about this game. I'm pretty sure you're not going to get demonetized for this.
I mean, we should... Okay, so Gizmo, one suggestion I had for a tier list, this was that since Rebirth of Souls has some really good gameplay trailers, or we should kind of react and rate those trailers when the game's out.
That's best for you. That's best if you do that, because I don't know much about balls. I was going to say much about balls. I don't know much about Bleach up until they rescue Rukia from the Soul Society. And when I say rescue Rukia from the Soul Society, I mean literally up to the point where Ichigo goes up to her.
So, before he gets his Bankai...
No, the moment Ichigo throws her.
Oh, that's when he has his Bankai and is about to fight Byakuya.
Yep.
Dude. You were almost at one of the best parts of the series, man.
Well, where? But there's a lot of other anime shows and movies I want to catch up.
I know. Oh, and
Oh, you got it?
and as I've said it about and as I've said about Bleach to numerous people that I've recommended this series to, I'd say read the manga and watch the 1,000-Year Blood War anime because the 04 anime does not have nearly, because the 04 anime kind of heavily tones down a lot of what is in the manga, and plus Kubo is not involved in any of the production of that series. The fact that
you got the song right, Alex?
Yeah, I got it. I played it.
Played it over the audio for everyone.
I did.
Don't know exactly.
No, I don't think I need to hear it.
You need to hear it.
I will take your word for it.
You will take more of my word for it once you hear it. You suffer.
Gizmo, you have more than proven in yourself.
I had to suffer alone. You're gonna take some of this, bitch.
Oh my god. Look, I'll listen to. Look, I will listen to it.
Or hell,
After.
on my soundboard and play it there.
No! Sorry.
You almost got it, Alex?
Do what now?
You almost got it?
Almost got what?
The balls 3D thing.
I played it.
Over the audio, over the
Yes.
Discord audio?
Yes, I did.
Nobody heard it.
Well, that's because it's only on his stream. Yeah, it's on his stream, Gizmo. It's not.
Yeah.
On the stream. You know what? Here, I have it right here.
Right, that's it. I'm off to the lava world. You'll never find me there.
Why are there so many balls? I did not sign up for these balls.
Okay,
Why
so
are there so many balls?
come on. I know that. Come on, I know there is a trick to this.
Okay, here you go. Let's see if this works.
Yep, come on. I feel bad for the fact that I ended up making the camel sound like quote unquote knots.
Why is there a bear and a bird? I don't understand.
I feel like I'm gonna get abused
We have
again.
mayonnaise in the fridge.
Why are you shooting your eggs at me? What did I ever do to you?
Come over to the share screen I got. I'm gonna play this.
I got it.
Oh, where'd DJ go? Oh, here he is.
Yeah, I'm
I
silly.
can't believe that this bird is shooting their eggs at me.
Alex, you're in the share screen.
Yeah, I'm here.
I swear.
You're in.
I skipped dialogue by accident.
Hold on a sec. I'm gonna disconnect briefly. Sorry about that.
I don't blame him.
Oh my god. That was horrifying.
Why are you running up the hill?
I'm trying to get in. I know there's a way to get up this damn plant. Okay, what am I supposed to do here?
If only it was Conquer,
How-
you can
why
jump.
is strong? Why does Strong Mad know about that?
If only it was Conquer, you can jump on the Sunflower's massive jugs.
A bounce. Now this is what I call a platform game.
Isn't there like a reason why he hasn't made any more Homestar Runner games? Like there's like a copyright issue or some shit.
Okay.
Why is it everybody so offensive around here?
That can be said about everything.
Why in
Either bring
Why-
me back a mission cogs or fuck off.
You don't have to shout.
I'm deaf. Speak up or fuck off. I am the god of hellfire.
I swear, if Conker's Bad Fur Day comes on to here, it's going to be an interesting day for people.
Oh, hello there, Mr. Squirrel. Could you please find my companions and friends and bring them back? My life's in constant misery as it is. Don't ever do that again.
There will never be another guy like that again.
Nope. Especially not in this day and age.
Sadly, because a bunch of people are pussies now.
Yep.
Oh, we're offended.
Good.
Big
Oh,
fucking wolf.
speaking of offended, did you hear about Jello Apocalypse? Did you hear about Jello Apocalypse's video? on
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that.
I've seen
Brendan, how did
Brendan?
Brendan Blaber or ever get to where he is now? It is with shit takes that rival Cinnamon Sins.
I mean, where he could have been. You realize he's been fired from dubbing shit and translation.
Yeah.
That's funny.
All because he couldn't keep his mouth shut, saying, "Oh, what we do is better," basically.
Said the quiet part out loud.
Fuck you, Jello. Goddamn.
Blaber has had some very interesting takes, especially on stuff like My Hero Academia and whatnot. And for One Piece, it's like, dude, shut the fuck up.
I remember there was a comment that said, "Huh, so this is."
And peop-
Felt.
And let's just say that people have pointed out a certain particular fetish of his.
Oh god.
Well, what is he into inflation?
He's into what comes out during number 2.
He's into scat.
Yep.
He's got no room to talk.
Like,
Yep.
I understand people have their kinks, but keep your fetishes to yourselves.
There's
Was it a kink that someone found out about because they went through count, or is that something he openly said?
I think they went and through his stuff at one time.
Oof.
Yeah.
There's a reason why people use alternate names.
Yep. The only reason I don't really use a lot of alternate names is just because work has told me that I should have my email to be a bit more professional. Also, as to say. So
And we have finished Strong
Now-
Bad School Game for Attractive People episode 1.
I do.
no. I mean, no. What I mean is like I was
Had
told
to play unlocked.
all kind of explicitly. Need to make it so that my email would be. What the? Ah, crap! My controller's battery died out.
Oh shit.
You know, I know about One Piece enough, but when I saw the video, I knew some shit was up. The moment he started getting into why Robin doesn't have a fight scene.
She has fight scenes.
Right, but you know know I knew something was up the moment he said that.
Matt Chapman was everybody.
What? Rob doesn't have a fight scene? Why is that?
Except for Marzipan.
The word sexism draws up on the curve. Like, oh, okay, yeah, so you haven't learned. So this just tells that video just tells me that he's
Sloop Reardon.
about being fired. That video shows me that the Jello Apocalypse is still awesome for being fired from the anime industry for saying shit, for saying stupid shit.
Okay, gentlemen. I wish me the best of luck, because I gotta get this squirrel's stupid nuts that are floating in midair somehow.
Okay. Next episode, Strong Bad School Game for Attractive People.
You know what else is attractive? A ferret, because that's when we get into the magnetic ferrets database of characters in which we look at who's been added from the he's to the she's to the is to the where's, and when I say where's, I mean not literally. You wouldn't believe the places that we're in here. First up, in new characters added is Abeloth from Star Wars Legends.
How did this go better for me than on SGB?
Onimi from Star Wars Legends. Alora Soren from The Legend of Vox Machina.
Lame.
Andy Smith from Invincible Fight Girl. Lady Kima of Ford from The Legend of Vox Machina. Bringers from the first Maestro Forte from the Beauty and the Beast direct-to-home video. I don't know what it's called, but I know exactly what it's from.
The piano guy?
Yep, the piano guy.
Voiced by Tim Curry? I mean, I can understand because it's Tim Curry, but holy shit.
That guy. Ramjet from Transformers.
You want to know what Blaber ended up saying about that particular straight-to-video Disney sequel? Just enough money to animate Tim Curry's lips. Sorry.
I mean, honestly, I couldn't think of a better way to go for the budget.
Yeah.
And again, I apologize for raising my voice.
No, you're good.
Sapphire. Candace.
Oh, good, buddy.
You don't have to shout.
Sapphire from DC Comics.
Okay, Star Sapphire?
No, just Sapphire.
Okay.
Is she?
Reavers from Firefly. Sapphire's a DC Comics superhero.
All of the Reavers?
Yes.
Interesting.
I think just as a species as well. Varen from Varen the Unbelievable. In case you want to know where that's from, it's also from Toho.
I don't play anime bullshit bullet hell shooters.
Catherine from Catherine.
Of course. Wait, K or C?
Oh no, you're gonna ask which one? It's the one with the C instead of K.
Yeah, because
there's a joke in the game where there's two Catherines. One has a C where you actually cheat on, and one with K where you have a long relationship with. It's a whole thing. Burt Wheeler from Hot Wheels Accelerators.
Okay.
Shadow Cabinet from the Shadow Cabinet from DC Comics. Scions from the Scions. Oh wait, no. Tales of the new Scions from DC Universe. Never mind. Okay. The Hanzo Academy Girls from Senran Kagura Verse.
Okay, all of them.
Yep. Stanta from Tales of the Crypt.
What?
Yeah, their version of that. And Carrie.
Wait a minute, hold on. Hold on. Santa from Tales of the Crypt?
Yeah, the Tales of the Crypt version of Santa Claus.
Oh my god. Played by Larry Drake.
And lastly, Carrie Ann Common from Tales of the Crypt. Specifically, Demon Knight, Bordello, Blood, and Ritual. Don't know why, but okay. And
Naughty or nice?
And for current matchups, Wildcat fought Tiger Claw, and Tiger Claw won by 3 votes.
Okay.
The Chosen One from Kung
I implore you to reconsider.
Tiger. The Chosen One won by 2 votes. Of course.
I implore you to reconsider.
Here's something that should have Moana versus Nami. Moana won by 3 votes. Jason Bourne versus Major Allen / Dutch / Schaefer. Bourne won by 5 votes.
Axe.
Please versus Proxima Midnight. Please won by 3 votes. Wildcat. No, I already read that one. And for the Battles in Progress, Yamcha versus Jennifer Check. The Cardassian Union versus the UNSC Pillar of Autumn.
Okay.
Donatello from the IDW comics versus Olkadan. Gar Predator and Grid Alien versus the Xenophage. Red Hood and Deadpool versus Deathstroke and Wolverine.
Okay.
Imra Jermaine versus Takedo Oma versus Abeloth. Santa Claus versus Fanboys. Rocky Balboa and Rocky Bullwinkle versus Rocky DeSantos and Rocky Marciano.
Hey, watch me pull a ribbon out of my head. Oh wait, that's not a ribbon.
Daniel Fortescue and Gex versus the Frankenstein's monster. Oh wait, I read that wrong. Versus and Gex versus the Frankenstein's monster. Mufasa and Baloo and Ka versus Shere Khan and Shenzi and Bouncy and Ed and Scar.
Interesting.
Ripster versus Scalp Hunter. King Kong versus Cyber Godzilla.
Okay.
Cyber Godzilla's the thing we won. And lastly, June Carter versus Lana King.
Well, if we're talking Cyber Godzilla, are we talking the one from the animated series?
Yeah.
Okay, then that checks out.
And I'm checking for Lana King because she's hotter. And for further Comic Book Universe database, Comic Book Universe Battle News, there is currently a tournament that's going to be held specifically starting on December 27th. There is no theme, anything goes, as long as it's one-on-one. And the winner, and the winner of the contest gets $100 gift card. All you have to be concerned about is writing a good story, writing a good matchup, and if it gets the most points out of everyone else. If you want to learn more, go to the website comicbookuniversebattles.com and sign up with an account, and you'll see the rules right there. Right there on the homepage. And
Interesting.
You don't just have to write one-on-one battles either. So the moment you get an account, you can write 1v2, 1v3, 2v2, 3v3, Battle Royale. You can even add in characters that are not in the database yet. But mostly I'm here to advertise the writing contest that's going to happen on the 27th. So yeah, good luck to whoever's going to participate.
Oh, and guys, if you felt sorry for Gobi in this game, you're gonna feel sorry for him in the second game.
Why am I in so much suffering? Why am I in so much pain? I don't want to be in pain anymore.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore! Cowabunga!
I have to go now. My planet needs me.
He says as he gets abducted by aliens.
Goodbye, my friends. I'm going to a better place. Wait a minute. This isn't my home. This isn't my home at all. What is going on here?
Alright. Well, since I got done with episode 1 Strong Bad, excuse me, I'm gonna go ahead and call it for the night. Yep.
Alright. In that case, I'll call one as well. Next time on Banjo Kazooie, I will hopefully finish up Click Clock Wood, and then I'll get to confronting
Tanjoka Blueby.
No, we'll get to confronting Gruntilda. So until then, we will see you all next week for Sonic Heroes. We're continuing the race.
Yep.
So Gizmo, I hope you're prepared.
Sonic Heroes. Find you could find you, defying your place.
So until then, toodaloo.